See if it's working. For whatever reason, things have changed recently in OBS. I don't know how to change it back. Good. I keep doing the usual thing I would do is to click start stream go live, and it doesn't want to do that recently. Ever since yesterday, I was like, no, you got to push the button first. I don't want to push the button. I pushed a button, which is supposed to be the button. But you know, it's fine. Greetings. My name is Brian. Welcome to KillCo Whiskey Musings Advent Calendar, Day 2. I feel like I was just here. Actually, I'm always here, come to think of it. Right here, folks. The camera's just not on. I never leave. That's not true. People have seen me leave. They've seen me other places. It's bizarre. All right, making sure everything's functional before we start all this. Oh my gosh. Well, apparently it didn't work. Hold on. We're having a time. We good? Even YouTube's like, hey, knock it off. You were here yesterday. Cool. I gotta make sure this is working. All right, no one's here. Well, maybe someone's here. But I don't see anything in chat yet. Ugh. Don't mind me. This is easy, though, because it's just me. We're going to have to go dark for a second, though. Don't panic. So it's just because the chat decided to get screwed up. So don't go anywhere. You didn't see anything. No problem. But now I can do this. Don't ask how those works, because I don't remember how I got that situated to begin with. I just don't have to copy paste things all the time. Every time. I sometimes forget to do it. All right, good. Well, I shouldn't have that open, but that's good too. And music. Tell me if that's too loud. It shouldn't be, but I can't tell. Again, new method of music. Send good hello. Yes, day 2. Day 2. It's like I was just here because I was. For those who didn't know, this is only day 2. We're exploring the Flavor Advent Calendar. This. Purchased and donated by Mama KillCo. I've done these many years in a row, not specifically Flaviar, but I do Advent calendars every year because, well, helps to keep up with the times. This is the second time I've done a Flaviar calendar. There you go, just get to see it again. And here we are. So it was like, again, show and tell or story time in like kindergarten. Here's the big book and you're reading and showing you pictures. Ow. Not kind to me though. Got pointy bits. Day 2. This is going to be an easy one because I actually put them in order this time. Whereas the first one I did, they were scattered all over the place. I thought that was a good idea. I do not know what they did. Oops. I have my background lighting for here, which you can't see. Thus, background. Oh, and I don't have my lamp on? Why? I'm a mess. 30 minutes and it all goes out the window. Ah. Oh my god. 2. Haven't looked at it. Alright, so I'm doing like laundromat slot. Especially on the weekend, you're going to a laundromat on the weekend, you have lost your mind. Not do that. But if the dryer doesn't work, you have an option. I'll be here. Don't worry. This is now a podcast officially. No, that's not true. I have a podcast, but you can be a member to do that. See the difference? Because there's white that you can't see. Day 2. I don't know if that's in focus or not. I can't look. But that's it. Whatever it is. I'm actually using the Flaviar glass I got all those years ago. It was 2 years ago now. So it would have been 2021? Yeah, that sounds about right. 2020 is kind of a blur. All of us. scary about all that is I remember 2020, and it doesn't seem like that long ago, and a lot of people think it was. Ooh, that is a different smell than last night. Definitely. So there we go. Look at that. There's the color. Pretty clear, right? Immediately makes me think it's a Scotch or an Irish. These are the hallmarks. If it's clear, like this seems to be, it is very likely an Irish or a Scotch. Or, here's the thing. They throw curveballs in these. This is, yeah, I mentioned it last night. I got introduced to Australian whiskey and I think Israeli whiskey. I'm not sure about that one, but they're good. So I'm looking forward to finding some random new stuff. Again, why I do advent calendars. You can be introduced to new things, surprised, and then of course encouraged just to buy more whiskey, which is really what they're trying to do anyway. So, color. Pale straw. Yeah, even lighter than that, really. This is... I'm looking at it on camera and going, geez. It almost looks like if this was water, I'd be like, well, that's not quite right, but I'll drink it anyway. No, I would not. I would not drink any water that is not clear. Don't do that. Onto the nose. Oh, man, hello. The instant nose tells me that's Irish, but let's find out. Oh, is it Irish or it's some kind of Scottish smell? I'm still leaning towards Irish. It smells wonderful. Like vanilla, buttery, biscuity. There's a hint, like a tint of a green note. It's very faint. And there is a bit of dust. I don't dislike it though. So the guess for this is Irish whiskey. And if this is a Scotch, I'll be very confused. I don't think I've had a Scotch that smells like this. Probably had an Irish that smells like this. Am I getting that tinny note? Like a slight metallic? Yeah. It usually makes me think of, I want to say silver coins, but I don't think coins in America are really made of silver anymore. There's a silver dollar. Don't think that's made of silver anymore. Anyway, it makes me think of like a dime. Actual dime. And the smell of one, because that's in there. You are supposed to be live chat, damn you. Stop it. Oh, there we go. I'm good having to do laundry. Never do laundry on the weekends, man. It's a bad idea. So, and I am going to have to keep an eye on the YouTube since it's being particularly weird today. Okay, we're good. Maybe people do more live streams on the weekend. Not likely if they do. Onto the palate. I haven't had lunch or anything, so my palate's as clean as it's gonna be. I think I had some coffee stuff a little while ago. We'll do one more sip water here. Holiday gift to myself. Stupidly overpriced water from France. All right, palate. That's really nice. I hope it's an Irish. It's pretty good. Finish is a little weird, but it's dry at the end. Just slightly dry, just a tiny bit. Not enough to be anything wonky. Listen here, live stream. If you're gonna be delayed, what the hell? There we go. What's going on with my phone all of a sudden? Is it money? No. Nice. That was fast. I'm sticking with this being Irish. I don't know which one though. That's okay. I'm not trying to do that. Am I a whiskey somm? Yes. Do I need to figure out what distillery and what proof and all that? No. I just want to try these. I can't say something random like Middleton just because that's a pretty broad category. Unless it's what is it? Middleton Very Rare is one of those bottles. That's crazy. I don't think I've had any of that. But either way, I'm enjoying those. It doesn't taste like a cheap Irish whiskey. Watch it is. If it's an Irish whiskey at all. There are other categories out there. I don't know if they'd throw anything wild at me on day 2. I wouldn't put it past them either. Nice vanilla sweetness. A little peppery. Kind of silky. Again, I have to remember what category I'm in as far as percentages. I'm trying to find a lot more. It's very simple. It's delicious. Like it's what's the word? People crushable. Like I could drink this too disturbingly quickly, which makes me think it's 40%. If it's more, great. But if we're in the Irish category, and unfortunately I do the same thing with Scotch, is I lowball it to 40% because lots of times that's what they do. However, this is more complex, so I'd like to think it's more. We'll find out. Either way, I'm enjoying this. That's the important part. A little more. I almost did an early morning one. I thought about it. I was like, breakfast whiskey. What a great idea. No one wants to see me in the morning before I've had any caffeine. I am not there. You may see me, but I'm not there. I am still in bed. Still trying to wake up. This is one of those moments I was like, where's my phone? It's right in front of you. Okay. Yeah. The heck? I'm getting more spice off this than I anticipated. We're talking, I want to go with clove, honestly. It fits the season. Almost gingerbread-like. Or ginger snaps. Gingerbread snaps, or slicing, was it cutting hairs? Is that the word is? The phrase? Anyway, I'm enjoying this quite a bit. It only took me 15 minutes to do that. Of course, well, 13 minutes, but the other bit of this is for me to just drink it and also find out what it is. So first we start with checking what the label says, since I actively don't look at it. You were here. If you're just driving, I don't look at it, because that's a giveaway. I believe on these it tells me the proof and where it's from. I'm just making sure I get all this is right. I'm very much enjoying this. Product of Ireland. Oh, nice, good. For frick's sake. Got my eyeballs. 46%. Good. That would explain what's a little more spice than I was anticipating. Glad I found out it was from Ireland. That's my biggest concern. So where is this from? If I can just get to the point where I recognize the general category, we're good. Let's see which Irish whiskey this is. My little book. And we got the notes and everything. This is actually a very nice little book if you're the type to write down notes. I'm not. It would be nice if I was, but I'm not. I gotta be careful because you can accidentally flip through the pages a little farther than you meant to. Feels like just one page. Better be. Okay. So I've never had this before ever. Ever. It said cake. Cake, oak, vanilla, fruit. Fruit's very big. Peach. Cereal. Yes. Tannic. Dry. Yes. Slightly sweet. Yes. All those. Yes. Okay. And this is J.J. Corry The Hanson Irish Whiskey. It's the first time I've ever heard of this. So there's no way I could have guessed it, but I'm glad I got the general category. Here you go. I'll show you what they got on there. Nice little pictures, right? Here's what the bottle looks like. JJ Corry. It's an Irish whiskey, 46%. I'm just happy to see an Irish whiskey at higher than 40%. Because again, I go into this thinking, well, it's going to be 40% if I ever even think it's an Irish. But look at this one. Pale Straw. Right? Oh, God. Angles. Oh, damn it. There we go. Pale Straw. Where did I stay at the start? I read this stuff enough time to have a few in there. What are the rest? White wine, pale straw, corn, gold, amber, burnished, which that's one I don't use. Tawny orange, chestnut, red wine, burgundy, chocolate. This one gets a 7 out of 10. Hopefully some of you will understand that little joke I'm doing. If you don't, well, you'll figure it out eventually. And here, if you would like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If you would like to watch the video of theirs about this whiskey. I don't watch those. Let me, you know what, I might as well. I don't have a pen, do I? I doubt I'll ever revisit any of this, but I can at least get my, that was my shoulder being annoyed at me, trying to do stuff. My left arm. Let's do the thing here. We picked Pale Straw. You can check that. Oh, good. This pen actually works. Surprise the hell out of me. And I can use their notes off of what I said. 7 out of 10. Again, that's a joke. Follow along with this channel. You'll get it eventually. I like that they said cake. That was a good one. And I said vanilla. I'm going to break this book holding it like this. This is my next concern. I'm already bending it all out of shape. Vanilla. See the problem here? Although, there are little things in my head where I'm thinking, but I could write the notes down while I'm doing it. No, you can't. You'll see what it says. You'll see everything. So I can't even put notes in here before I do it. So I have to drink and smell the whiskey first. Then I can put the notes in here. Problem is my memory is crap. But thankfully, there's enough double up here that it works. I don't think I said cereal. I might have said malt. Vanilla, I know I said it was dry. I believe I said it was slightly sweet, just like it did here. If there's anything else that you remember, do tell. It's not vital. And I will say, how do I say I know it was Irish? I got the percentage wrong, but I'm going to do this. Checking out Pale Straw was easy. I was just trying to put in Irish myself, and then a check mark, meaning I got it. Sound good? I don't have a system yet. I probably won't get one, but we'll see. And I'll use this pen to keep a bookmark, so to speak, so I don't accidentally open it up the wrong page. I'm so smart sometimes. I got 10 minutes left for me to enjoy this. I'm curious more about what JJ Corry is, where they're at, what they're doing. The Hanson Irish whiskey. If I hear the word Hanson, I think of some kind of boy band. Anything else? It's just me. I don't know why. There's no reason for it. There's no logic in my head for that. Yo, where did I get this pen? Oh, a health plan. What's this? I stole it. I'm gonna have some more Irish whiskey after this. Actually, after I have some food. I haven't eaten anything besides some yogurt, protein drink thing, and a muffin. Delicious muffin. Cranberry orange muffin. I had enough caffeine. I may make some coffee. I'm thinking about it, man. Tired. Day 2, I'm already exhausted. What a pleasant surprise for day 2. I'm glad they didn't go too extreme in any other direction yet. I'm not ready for it. I am only ready for simpler things, and my guess, and this is just because if I were going to set up something like this, if I did a rye and then an Irish, the next one would be bourbon or Scotch. So I'm not sure where they're going to go next. One of those two is what I imagine would be next, but I could do something else. It's the fun of doing these. As far as tomorrow's live stream slash Advent calendar tasting, it will be at the appropriate time of 7 p.m. on a Sunday, as I do. And as far as the rest of the week, I have said it already. I'm going to say it again, at least for the first few of these. Monday, Tuesday, and Thursdays will be later in the evening. So sometime after 7 p.m. Not 7 on the dot. Maybe 8, maybe 9. Don't know yet. Those are going to be, later in the evening. That's all I can say. As opposed to Wednesday and Saturday, like today, I will go live when I feel like it. That's my favorite one. Sometimes it could be in the middle of the day. This time I did mid-afternoon. 4 o'clock is actually the time I'm supposed to take my medication, so made it easy for me. It was a nice reminder to take your meds and drink some whiskey. Yes. What could go wrong? I like that this is 46%. What was scary as I was drinking this, thinking like, this isn't some kind of red pressed, is it? It's not quite there. It would be higher up on the whiskey category. I can ask Four Leaf about this, actually. If there's anyone I can ask about Irish whiskey, it's her. So I'll do that after the stream, or after the next 8 minutes. I'll try to do that on the Facebook before I forget. This makes me think of Powers, like basic Powers. Not quite John's Lane, which what? No. Or... I don't know what else. We'll say Powers. It's in that category. It's in the Jameson Powers area. What's another good one? There are a few. I mean, I'll say Jameson is good, just because it is. Jameson and Powers. I think Powers is closer to this taste. Because there's still something in here I don't love. But I think it would be stronger on a General Powers. Although, haven't had an actual straight-up Powers bottle since they changed the shape of the bottle itself. Because I just don't like the way it looks. It's finicky like that. Eventually, I won't remember the other one. Marketing. But Jameson Powers, and I know there's one more in my head somewhere. I'm not sure which one. Can't see it. I feel like there's another Irish whiskey that's close to, and it's not red pressed. I know that much. But pleasant, makes me curious about the distillery. Makes me curious about what else they may be doing. So they did a good job. If I, as a whiskey person, try this and go, I would like to know more. That's good. But it is still in the low. I don't have tiers yet, but I know there's certain price ranges for whiskeys. That's unfortunately how most people categorize them. It's a price tag, which is stupid. But I would put it in the lower spectrum of Irish whiskey, but not in the bad category. There are categories of Irish whiskey way at the bottom. Very cheap and don't taste great. This is not one of them. This is in a good cat. This is in a, what's the word? What's the phrase? It's in good company. So sitting next to Jameson and Powers, they're doing something right. The percentage is higher. It's 46%. That's immediately a big perk for me. It's like, you didn't level out at 40? Yes. Give it to me. Oh, it's making me think of Fighting 69th. That's the other one. So again, in good company. Yeah. Oh, I said like biscuity and other things like the general Irish whiskey stuff. Better. I'm musing now. I can do that on these live streams that are shorter. Just stop and think about it. 5 minutes left. Technically, I can cut it off whenever I want. That's another thing. If I do a 20-minute live stream, we're done. But in this case, I like to at least give it half the amount of time I would take for a general, my usual 1-hour live streams. Will there be a giveaway live stream this month? Maybe. I haven't completely decided on that, but I know one thing I enjoy doing, specifically at this time of year, is the winter is coming raffle giveaway. So that's a possibility. No definites here. I already have to make one up for one of the raffle winners from last month, but that's going to be an easy one. So I'm thinking while I'm doing that, I might as well just pour the rest out and maybe 1 or 2 giveaway streams with that. We'll see. That would, of course, be a Friday or Sunday since people would know to be around. Whereas this one, I didn't even know until 3 p.m. when I was going to do it. Decided, yeah, 4 o'clock. I'm also doing editing today. Very exciting. I have said it on stream before, but the weekends are my work days. Yay. Because during the weekday, I'm doing other stuff, and I'm just equally avoiding going out during certain times of the day. Like school bus time, not great. Dinner time, lunchtime, breakfast time, not great. You gotta find those little in-between times. It's the best time to do it. But on the weekends, there's just so much activity out there. I'd rather not. I had that the morning thought that I have when I get up, since there's a Starbucks 5 minutes away, is, wake up, stumble out the door, get some Starbucks, take a short drive, enjoy the weather. Although today is a very cloudy, a very cloudy New England day. Nothing fantastic about that. And it's supposed to get colder tonight. Yay. It's alright. I'm not going anywhere tomorrow. I don't think. Checks phone. Going into a new month, it gets confusing. A month? Oh, I will say, before I forget, the reason I wanted to look at my phone right there is, tomorrow is International Person with Disabilities Day. So expect to see me talk a little bit about that, because I am someone who lives with mental disabilities, believe it or not. And yeah, it sucks. It does, but I have been doing my best. I'm medicated. I've been doing what I can. No bests. Doing what I can. No bests here. Just what I can. Best is a little bit too much to ask for. But I do what I can. I do this. It's working so far. Being able to do fundraisers and raffle giveaways and everything has really helped me financially, and also because I can share all this stuff behind me, all this whiskey that I can share with others. That's great. That makes me feel good in my blackened heart. Book in hand. There you go. You get to relax a little bit. I should try to do a little more reading. I actually set up my bedroom differently now. One of the major things I've been doing in my life recently has been trying to get my apartment organized and making it feel like my apartment rather than just the place where all my junk is. All the stuff I've collected over the past 30 plus years. So the bedroom's looking much better, and I now have the one thing I needed was to have like a lamp within arm's reach of the bed, so I can just turn that on and turn that off at the end of the night, because I do miss reading before bed. I used to do that a lot when I was younger, but that was also before computers and social media took over our lives, and cell phones, so I can just keep doom scrolling before I go to bed. Aye. It's alright. We're good. So far, so good, I like to say, as many people say. But I'm looking at all the stuff behind my screens here that I want to get out of my face. And figure out what else to do with this apartment. One other good news thing is I'll be getting a new mattress soon, so that'll encourage me to twist things around a bit. I've needed a new one for a little bit. It's been over 10 years. It's been about 10 years since I had a mattress, a new one. So it was time to upgrade. I've been getting a lot of lower back stuff. Seen my chiropractor for a while. That's just annoying. So I'm gonna make that go away. There we go, 4:30. 30 minutes are up. I'll see you tomorrow. Don't worry. 7 p.m. tomorrow, usual time. As always, live long and prosper. Don't forget to be awesome, and I will see you out there. Thank you for joining me on KillCo Whiskey Musings. You can find my social media and Patreon in the links below. Be sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.